If I had to follow a God that looked like the God depicted in Numbers 31, I wouldn't follow that God either. I would say, you know what? This looks no different than the worst of what humanity is capable of. I want something else. I'm not going to follow a God like that. There was an early church father named Origen. He taught that when we come upon a biblical passage that seems unworthy of God, we must ask the Spirit to help us find the deeper meaning in that passage that is worthy of God. Origen was one of the early church fathers that acknowledged there are some awful things in the Bible that do not seem worthy of God. So we then have to use the Spirit to find some other meaning that is worthy of God. Origen said this: the scriptures were written by the Spirit of God and have a meaning, not such only as is apparent at first sight, but also another which escapes the notice of most. Origen's basically saying there are passages where the initial reading you might conclude is not the right reading. And this is one of the early church fathers. This is not a new idea. Early Christians were realizing, yeah, we've got some problematic passages that do not seem worthy of God. Therefore, we need to use the Spirit to find out a deeper meaning. Now, you don't need to be afraid of passages like Numbers 31 if you're a Christian, because I believe there is more going on here that we can make sense out of these kind of passages.